are we doing? Let's get started on your read. I just finished Taurus's read. I'm trying to catch up. As you can see, I have been traveling. I'm finally back in Tennessee, wearing the shirt. Let's get to your read. I got behind, so I got to catch up. I wanted to do this earlier and had a lot of stuff going on, so finally situated and here so that I can be comfortable enough to do the read and energetically cleansed for that energy to come in, right? I am a Gemini moon, so it takes a little more effort for me to do Libra, Gemini, and Virgo, for sure. Because I certainly don't want to affect the read, right? So spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, help us come into Gemini's energy, please. Gemini's highest good in relationships, either love, romantic, all the above, whatever you'd like to come out for the Gemini's highest good, spirit. Gemini, it's time to trust that there is a divine plan, okay? It's a desert passage. Sometimes it's darkest before the light. Messages for Gemini. It's cold here, guys. Cold. Compared to down south, right? I'd love to know where you guys are at. Where are y'all from? Show me Gemini. Thank you. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Embrace enthusiasm. Sure. I did start to feel a little more enthusiastic as I was shuffling the cards. It's crazy. I like brightened up a little bit, you know. And I'm reminded just now, as I said that, day before yesterday, I had stopped by Buc-ee's, right? B-U-C-E-E-S. They are known with the beaver on the... Anyway, if you've been to Buc-ee's, you know. It's a huge gas station, and it is amazingly huge. And as I was walking in there, I never forget, because Bob Marley is pretty awesome. I love reggae sometimes. I'm a big country fan, but reggae, I love me some reggae. And so I was walking past the ice containers. And right there on top of one of the ice machine things, they're set 3 identical birds. It was picturesque. And the reason why is because those birds were looking the same direction at the same time. It was something that you do not miss. When you look at those birds, your eye draws to them. They're exactly alike. Notice that, you know, usually you see some offset. These birds were identical, and they were in sync with one another. There might be a message in that, something about that. And I thought about that Bob Marley song, 3 Little Birds. Every little thing's going to be all right. Every little thing's going to be all right. Baby, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing's going to be all right. This is the message to you. Right? First light, beginning a new cycle. Maybe everything is going to be all right. Maybe you've been worried about that. It says trust there's a divine plan. Usually that don't come up if you've not been worried about something, Gemini, okay? It's time to be happy. I just can't figure out what these earbuds are doing. I hope you guys can hear me. I can't figure out what they're doing. They're different. I've lost my yellow earbuds, so I'm borrowing these Samsung ones for the time being. I might have to go out tomorrow and figure that out. I think I've lost them in the car like I did my wallet, apparently. The things that happen as you're moving around. Too much movement, clearly. Well, I guess God wanted to shuffle those a little different, so bear with me just a second here. That thing took off flying. Try that again. I'm trying to shuffle for Gemini, God. What does Gemini need to know? Show me in relationship. Show me what's been going on for our Gemini collective. Help me get this message out there to them. Remember, the extendeds are all on Patreon. So if you would like more information regarding this reading, of course, I always give you guys advice. So I do believe that if you cannot go to Patreon, that you will get all the messages you need in this reading. But if you do want to go, it's $7 a month. You get all of the signs, unlimited, extendeds. Anytime you want to listen to them, you can listen to them as many times as you want to. That's a lot of content for $7 a month. It supports me in this channel and for the extra time it takes to do that, okay? I'm still running that special on the 1 hour reads for $35. So make sure you get yours in before the end of the month. There's 29 days in February. So I'm still taking those. Thank you so much to those of you who have ordered. It's been such a blessing to read for you guys. Thank you for trusting me with your energy. It has been a blessing, because I don't just do it. I do it for all of us, and it makes me feel really good that you guys trust me with that. And thank you for those who keep coming back. It says so much to me. It says I'm doing something right. All right. Yeah, you guys are a blessing. Soul Tribe. That's why we're here, right? Show us Gemini. Were you expecting somebody to come in with a cup of love? We thought it was coming. It's crossed by communication here. Either you want to communicate or waiting on communicate. I can't tell if it came or not. It looks like there might have been a reconnection or a celebration in the recent past here. Strength in the reverse. That's a knock in self-confidence. Maybe, but this is in the fear and dreams section. Why would you be... That don't make a lot of sense. Unless this situation where the Knight of Cups being in the reverse, meaning it didn't happen, has created a sense of maybe making you feel a little insecure. There's something also that there's a fear here that you haven't listened to intuition or somebody else didn't. This is Pisces energy. Or or you're having a hard time holding back about something. That's possible too. It might take a whole lot. You're having a hard time taming the lion, maybe. Maybe you got something to say and you've been holding it back. Ooh, there you are. That's Gemini energy. You in your own reading. Soulmate soul contract as well. Coming in the near future. You might be dealing with another Gemini. Possibly a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's a divine connection though, guys. That is appointed. Archangel Michael stands right over it. The wings are across. Not defending something here. I wonder what that is. We're going to have to clarify. There is 10 of Cups here. That's happy family, happy life. That's awful odd that this is coming in after not coming in. That's curious. Here we are in a single energy in the Nine of Pentacles. Happy, abundant, on your own. Either you or someone else. That's an outside energy. Oh, here we are, the Emperor. That guy's strong, sexy, has it together. Everything he needs within himself. He don't need an empress. He goes to get her because he wants her, not because he needs her. That's that guy. Aries. Gemini might be dealing with an Aries. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And here is the Queen of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn in the upright. Gemini. Maybe you're sitting pretty like her. The Queen of Pentacles. She knows how to make her own money. She has her own abundance. People do things for her. They're at her beck and call. She doesn't necessarily, they'll bring abundance to her, really. Abundance, again, it's not just money, guys. Remember, there's pentacles on the table, but there's cups too. There's 10 cups plus 3 over here. A reconvening with someone and then going forward, a complete, happy, full 10 cups. A completion. The 10 is a number of completion, and the Emperor in the same reading. On the bottom, we're sitting pretty with the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Uh-oh. Now, this one's in reverse. This is the Three of Pentacles in reverse, meaning that there's not a lot of teamwork going on right here. I don't know what that is. We need to look at that. But yet, at the same time, without teamwork, meaning, okay, here I see it all by myself. This is the Nine of Pentacles. I'm by myself. The Queen of Pentacles, she's by herself. By herself on her own. Never mind. I don't need you. I got this. I'm going to calmer waters. Or you may be taking a trip across the water. Why is this 10 of Wands? There's something behind here. There's a divine plan. And there's something big about communication here. It's crossing this Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups didn't come in, and there's a communication about that. Somebody's moving really, really slow here. Resting. Here's this new start with the Ace of Wands. It's a new idea, new push toward passion. But then there is a deception. There's the new thing, and then there's deception, and then there's a commitment. Have you been lying to yourself? Or somebody been lying to you? The Knight of Wands is in reverse. This guy is non-committal, but this guy being directly in front in the reverse on this King of Cups. This also could mean that something that was done back here, even though it looked like something wasn't coming through, it may still be happening. There's a divine plan. You're going to be happy. There's a new cycle beginning. Obviously, with the 10s here. We got 9s and 10s. And we got the Emperor. And we got the Lovers. You might be having an Aries to come on scene. In the extended, we are definitely going to look into that. But for right now, let's pull some energy oracles and see if we can get a little deeper into this. For you guys, a piece of advice maybe for our YouTube collective, and then we'll go over to the extended. And those of you who are a part of Patreon can go over there and get the rest of this reading. Let's see with these energy oracles. I shuffled them a lot before I did this, but let's see. Angels, ancestors, guides. Messages in the energy oracles for the Gemini collective. Show me. Show me, Gemini. Remember, in the extended, I also go all the way around the zodiac in comparison to your sign. So if you're a Gemini, I'm going to go through that situation and I'm going to say, well, if you're with a Pisces, this is what's going on, and so on and so forth. So that's something else you get over on Patreon. Okay. Spirit, for Gemini, out of these energy oracles, any messages? You may think that there is a cycle that has ended that may not be ending, Gemini. There might be a relook. This World card is coming up in the upright. It comes to the 11. So after the 10, we move to the 1 because there is no 11. That means the ace, which is a new beginning. But this came in reverse, meaning that the world didn't end. The cycle didn't end. Somebody's manifesting. This is you, magician energy. The door to spirit. It's wide open. I believe that. Okay? So let's read from the book. I want to read the world in reverse with the number 29. This card means that you've been severely limiting your view of things. Okay? You're thinking too narrowly, either in your options for action or in what you feel you deserve. You may be feeling boxed in by old ways of doing things, not quite sure of how to expand. Well, this card tells you to think creatively, outside of the box you find yourself in now. In addition, you may have emotionally painted yourself into a corner, surrounded on all sides by energy such as fear, short-sightedness, limited thinking, or self-doubt. But you still have the option to let all of that go. And this card is telling you not to wait a minute longer to do so. It's time to break out, see the unlimited horizons around you, and know that the world is waiting for you to take center stage, okay? That's why it says there's a divine plan. Shout to the world with happiness. You're beginning a new cycle. So with this coming in reverse, maybe you're not allowing the cycle to end. And Spirit's asking us to move out of that 10 into the ace. Okay? Door to spirit is here. It's in the upright. So, Gemini, if this is as far as we go together, please, thank you for coming. And please like, share, and subscribe on my channel. It greatly, greatly helps me to grow. Please, I really, really appreciate each and every one of you for the time that you spend watching my channel. If you've watched this far, you've absolutely helped my channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and, subscribe. Of course, ring the bell so you know when I post all the newest content, okay? Until next time, love and light. Mwah. Oh, head on over to Patreon if you'd like the extended.